Good morning, student. Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome back to Atmi Green School, Dharaswar Bharuch. My name is Swati Sharma, and it's class 9 Maths, and our chapter is quadrilateral. Student, you all are know what is quadrilateral, and in this chapter we learn so many theorems about quadrilateral. Okay, so let's revise these theorems. First of all, a simple closed figure bounded by 4-line segment is called quadrilateral. Okay, understand? In a quadrilateral, we get 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices, and 2 diagonals. Okay, in quadrilateral ABCD, if I talk about quadrilateral ABCD, then in ABCD we can say there are 4 sides AB, BC, CD and DA. Okay, 4 angles, angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D. 4 vertices, that is A, B, C, D, and 2 diagonal AC and BD. Okay, understand? Now we also get two pair of we also get pair of adjacent sides. Okay, AB and BC are pair of adjacent side, BC and CD are pair of adjacent side, CD and DA is also adjacent sides, and DA and AB are adjacent sides. Okay, and we get opposite sides. AB की अपोजिट साइड होगी DC, DC की अपोजिट साइड होगी AD. Okay, understand? So, and we get opposite angle also. Okay, angle A, opposite angle of A is angle C, and opposite angle of B is D. Okay, now adjacent angle C, which A and B are adjacent angle, B and C are adjacent angle, C and D are adjacent angle, and D and A are adjacent angle. Because what is adjacent angle? Which have common side. Okay, and what is adjacent sides which have common vertex. Okay, understand? And then we know what is trapezium. A trapezium in which one pair of opposite side is parallel is called a trapezium. Okay, understand? And what is isosceles trapezium? If two non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, then it is called an isosceles trapezium. Okay, now what is parallelogram? A quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel is called a parallelogram. Okay, it is usually written as, आप उसे इस टाइप से राइट कर सकते हैं, पैरेललोग्राम. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ in this chapter we also learn about rectangle. If one of the angle of a parallelogram is a right angle, then it is called a rectangle, and if one angle is 90 degrees, so of course the remaining angle will also be at the right angle in rectangle. Okay, what about rhombus? If all the sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then it is called a rhombus. Okay, understand? Now what about square? If two adjacent sides of a rectangle are equal, then it is called a square. Okay. What about kite? A quadrilateral in which two pair of adjacent sides are equal is called a kite. Okay, understand? Now properties of parallelogram. First of all, when we talk about a parallelogram, so we know they have, in a parallelogram we get a quadrilateral which have both pair of opposite sides are parallel, then we can say that it's a parallelogram. Okay, so what is your theorem number 1? Theorem number 1 says that a diagonal of parallelogram divide it into two congruent triangle. Okay, in a parallelogram the diagonal divide it into two congruent triangle. In a parallelogram opposite sides are equal, and if each pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral is equal, then we can say that it's a parallelogram. Okay, understand? Now in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. Okay, or you can say that if each pair of opposite angle of quadrilateral are equal, then it is called a parallelogram. Okay, now next theorem is told us if a pair of opposite side of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Okay. Next theorem say that the diagonal of parallelogram bisect each other, and if the diagonal of quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. Okay. Now we know that since every rectangle is a parallelogram, therefore it has all the property of parallelogram. And additional properties, what is additional property of a rectangle? Then all the interior angle of rectangle are right angle. ओके, इन द एडजॉइनिंग फिगर अगर हम रेक्टेंगल की बात करते हैं, इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट अ रेक्टेंगल, देन इन एन रेक्टेंगल angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D, and all the angle will be 90 degree. Okay, understand, the diagonal of rectangle are equal, so we can say that if there are two diagonal AC and BD, then they both are equal in measure. Okay, understand. Now next, properties of rhombus. What about properties of rhombus? Now since every rhombus is a parallelogram, therefore it has all the properties of a parallelogram. Additional property of a rhombus is all the side of a rhombus are equal, we know that, and the diagonal of rhombus intersect at right angle. See, in rectangle diagonal are equal, but in a rhombus the diagonal of a rhombus intersect at a right angle. Okay, understand, and the diagonal bisect the angle of a rhombus. Diagonal bisect the angle of a rhombus. Now properties of a square. Since every square is a parallelogram, therefore it has all the property of parallelogram. And additional property of a square are all the interior angle of a square are right angle, all the sides of a square are equal, the diagonal of a square are equal, and the diagonal of a square intersected at right angle. Okay, the diagonal bisect the angle of a square. Okay, understand. So diagonal are perpendicular also, and the diagonal bisect the right angle of squares. Okay, so these are main properties of parallelogram, and we learn these properties, okay, in this chapter. Now and then we learn the additional property that is midpoint theorems. Okay, what is midpoint theorem? Says that line segment joining the midpoint of any two side of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to the half of it. Okay, the line segment joining the midpoint of any two side of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to half of it. Okay, understand. Now converse of midpoint theorem, what is say the converse of midpoint theorem? The line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. Okay, I repeat, the line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. Okay, yesterday we have proved it. How to prove this theorem? Okay, now one more theorem I will told you. It is not in your book, but I will give you a idea. Okay, so see, if a line N intersect two line L and M at a point A and B respectively, then the line segment AB is called the intercept made on line N by the line L and M. Okay, और इंटरसेप्ट के लिए आपके पास में थ्योरम क्या होगा इस चैप्टर में? इफ अ ट्रांसवर्सल मेक इक्वल इंटरसेप्ट ऑन थ्री पैरेलल लाइंस, देन एनी अदर लाइन कटिंग देम ऑल्सो मेक इक्वल इंटरसेप्ट. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड. मीन्स आपको क्या दिया हुआ है? थ्री पैरेलल लाइन L, M and N, a transversal P cutting them at point A, B and C respectively, such that AB is equal to BC is equal to CA. Okay, any line Q cut them at point D, E and F respectively, so DE is equal to EF. Okay, understand? So this is your next theorem for intercept. So let's see question number 2. ABCD is a rhombus. PQRS are the midpoint of the side AB, BC, CD and DA respectively. Show that the quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. So let's draw a rough figure. Okay. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Now P, Q, R, S are the midpoint of this quadrilateral. Okay, let's join them. Okay, this is your P, Q, R and S. Okay, and so that the quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. So we have to prove PQRS is a rectangle. Let's draw the diagonal of ABCD. If we draw the diagonal of ABCD, just a minute. These two are diagonals. Okay, and let's ये जहाँ पर कट कर रहे हैं उसको हम O नाम दे देते हैं. This is our O. Okay, and if we draw the diagonal of PQRS, then it would be okay, these are the diagonal of PQRS and these are the diagonal of ABCD. Okay, now we have to show quadrilateral PQRS is a rectangle. Okay, understand? So prove by midpoint theorem. हम क्या करेंगे? midpoint theorem लेकर प्रूफ करेंगे. In ABCD, in ADC, see the triangle ADC. A we talk about this theorem ADC. Okay, we talk about triangle ADC as have S and R are the midpoint of DA and CD. Okay, we have two midpoint S and R. Okay, so we can say that SR is parallel to AC. So if it is parallel, and we can say that 1/2 AC. ओके, बिकॉज एस एंड आर द मिड पॉइंट. और मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम से हमें पता है कि अगर कोई लाइन कोई मिड पॉइंट की आपकी पैरेलल लाइन है तो वो क्या होगी? उसकी हाफ होगी. ओके, सो इन ट्रायंगल ए बी सी, एंड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट ट्रायंगल ए बी सी, हियर पी क्यू एंड ए सी इज ऑल्सो पैरेलल. सो वी कैन राइट इट पी क्यू इज इक्वल टू 1/2 ए सी. If these both are equal to 1/2 AC, so PQ and SR are equal. Means we can write it PQ is equal to SR is equal to 1/2 AC. Okay, since a pair of opposite side of a parallelogram of a quadrilateral PQRS is equal and parallel, so PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, understand? Now we know that diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other. Now our second question. What is our second question? And it's given ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, and we know that diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other at right angle. So angle COD. अब हम जब COD की बात कर रहे हैं, let's see. This is our ABCD. This is our PQRS, and let's draw Draw two diagonals. Okay, and here it's given A, B, C, D is a rhombus, and we prove PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, now ABCD is a rhombus, it's given, and we know that if it is a rhombus, then angle COD is equal to angle EOF. EOF is equal to 90 degree, because diagonal of a rhombus bisect each other at right angle. Okay, so जो ये वाला जो हमारा O point है, this is our O point, ये वाला. Okay, so this is all 90 degrees and this is also 90 degree. Okay, understand? So COD is equal to EOF. Okay, now in triangle BCD, R and Q are the midpoint of CD and BC respectively. So RQ is parallel to DB, RE is parallel to OC. Okay, you can write RQ is parallel to DB and RE, ये हमने कैसे लिखा? मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम से, बाय मिड पॉइंट थ्योरम. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? एंड RE parallel to OF, so SR is parallel to AC. And if SR is parallel to AC, हमने इक्वेशन 1 में देखा था, SR is parallel to AC. Okay, so we can say that FR is parallel to OE. So OERF is a parallelogram. So हमने क्या प्रूफ करा? OERS is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, then angle R and angle O is equal to 90 degree. Opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. Thus PQRS is a parallelogram with angle R is equal to 90 degree. Hence PQRS is a rectangle. Okay, understand? See, हमने पहले क्या प्रूफ करा? PQRS parallelogram है. अब PQRS parallelogram तो है, हमने वो प्रूफ कर दिया, but we have to prove PQRS is a rectangle. सो हमें रोम्बस की प्रॉपर्टी लेनी पड़ी. रोम्बस में हमें पता है कि उसके डायगोनल जो है वो 90 डिग्री पर बाइसेक्ट करते हैं. ओके, बाइसेक्ट ईच अदर एट 90 डिग्री. इफ रोम्बस दे आर बाइसेक्ट एट 90 डिग्री, सो दिस एंगल O is equal to 90 degree. Okay, understand? If this angle is 90 degrees, then we can, if we talk about angle B, if we talk about triangle BCD, B, C and D. ओके, अगर मैं इस ट्रायंगल की बात करती हूँ तो R and Q are मिड पॉइंट, सो CD and BC respectively. RQ is parallel to DB and RE is parallel to OF. Okay, understand? So SR is equal to AC. Okay, so we can say that FR is parallel to OE. अब ये सारी साइडें एक दूसरे से पैरेलल हैं, सो वी कैन से दैट OERF इज अ पैरेललोग्राम. OERF. ओके, हमने नाम नहीं दिए हैं, लेट्स नेम देम. दिस इज अवर E, F. ओके, OERF. हम कौन से पैरेललोग्राम की बात कर रहे हैं बच्चों? वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट OERF. मैं इस पैरेललोग्राम की बात कर रही हूँ. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? सो इट इज़ अ पैरेललोग्राम. इफ इट इज़ अ पैरेललोग्राम इन वन एंगल हैविंग 90 डिग्री, सो P and this angle is 90 degree. If this angle is 90 degree O, then R is also 90 degree. Okay, and if R is 90 degree, if one angle is 90 degree, then it is a rectangle. Okay, at least one angle is 90 degree, then it is a rectangle. Okay, understand? So this type you have completed questions. Let's see question number 3. 3 is the same as question number 2. Now question number 4. ABCD is a trapezium, and you know that in a trapezium only one pair of parallel sides. Okay, and another pair is not a parallel sides in a trapezium, okay, in which AB is parallel to DC, BD is a diagonal and E is the midpoint of AD. A line is drawn through E. आपको फिगर पूरा दिया हुआ है, ठीक है, आपको उसे देखना है और देख करके उसे सॉल्व करना है. Okay, if ABCD is a trapezium, then you know that AB is parallel to DC. Okay, BD is the diagonal. BD is the diagonal of a parallel trapezium. Now, if this is a diagonal, then you can say that, and E is the midpoint of AD, and that line is drawn through E parallel to AB intersecting BC at F, such that EF is parallel to AB. Okay, so we have to prove F is a midpoint of BC. We have to prove F is a midpoint of BC. Okay, so let EF intersect at BD at P. BD को कहाँ पर इंटरसेक्ट कर रहा है? वो P पर. अगर हम इसे बोल दें ये वाला पॉइंट जो है, this point will be P. Okay, so in triangle ABD we have EP is parallel to AB. EP is parallel to AB, and if these are midpoint, then we can say that P is the midpoint. If it is a midpoint, then we can say that EF is parallel to CD. Okay, so EF is parallel to AB and AB is parallel to CD, and P is the midpoint of BD. So by converse of midpoint theorem, F is a midpoint of BC. Okay, understand? So this type you have completed question number 5, 6 and 7 also. Okay, and this is completed your chapter quadrilateral, and in this chapter we learn sum of the angle of quadrilateral is 360. A diagonal of parallelogram divided into two congruent triangle. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, diagonal bisect each other. Okay, and a quadrilateral is a parallelogram if opposite sides are equal and opposite angles are equal. Okay, or diagonal bisect each other. A pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. Diagonal of rectangle bisect each other and are equal. Okay, diagonal of rhombus bisect each other at right angle. Now diagonal of square bisect each other at right angle and are equal. Okay, the line segment joining the midpoint of any two side of a triangle is parallel to the third side of and is half of it. Understand? A line through the midpoint of a triangle of side of a triangle parallel to another side bisect the third side. A quadrilateral formed by joining the midpoint of the side of a quadrilateral is other in order. It is a parallelogram. Okay, understand? So this is your chapter 8. Okay, so complete the chapter in your notebook. Okay, have a good day.